Well, we've got some pretty set plans for today. We left off last time with some immediate questions and some immediate areas to go check up the further up. I was going to say north, but north implies a directionality that isn't true. Yeah. So we're going to head on up. Up. It's been interesting. So, part of playing Silksong, both in the way I am, but in the way other people do, is that now that it's been 3-4 days since release, a lot of folks have you know, been able to blaze their way through this, which is always a fun time. And so, talking with friends about this and hearing other people's thoughts, it's been really interesting. Yeah, let's head on up. I'm sure I'll kind of be collating my own thoughts as we go. Been having a great time. It's the short of it. All right, I'm gonna go hide me. Goodbye. And let's keep moving. Right, I used most of my rosaries. We went back to Bone Bottom. The thing we're gonna be doing that I mentioned, there's a couple. If I go ahead and pull up the map, Greymoor and Bellheart are two big ones. Greymoor, I want to try and get up to that top right over Crawl Lake, because that looks like that might be another, silk skill. And then we have all of Greymoor West to explore, because we took the caravan over to Bellheart. Bellheart also is a big, we entered there and immediately were told, well, we found a problem. I wonder I'm also thinking about the top area in Hunter's March. It's a bit of a pain to get to, right? I don't have a good... I have to walk in the whole area. Okay. Let's head up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to Far Fields, head up to Crawl Lake, and then if we can't get up to that top area by hook or by crook, by thread or by needle, we'll head west. I don't think there's any other... Yeah, a lot of other places, but, that's our current... Alright, I gotta... Let's go talk to our Bell Beast. Our Bell Beast friend. Sleepy! Oh my god. So if I wanted to go up to the west side of Greymoor, we could just go over to Bellheart, but I think I'd rather take the ups here because I want to be on this side. So up we go. We've used my favorite move so far. The poof. But yeah, it's been interesting again, because it's been days now, and there's been a lot more, again, talking to folks about playing Silksong compared to Hollow Knight, playing Silksong not compared to Hollow Knight, and just sort of thoughts on it. I know the things I've seen folks mentioning, which I can definitely agree on some basic enemies, is bits with combat difficulty, I guess is the way I'd say it. I think we've had a couple fights that have been hard times, but not not too bad. I think the Beast Hut and... Because, like, we did the Farfields 4th Chorus pretty easily. The Hunter's March Beast area, I think, is where we had the most, and the entrance with that little ant. But... Okay, so we've got to see if we can go up. Also, just a consequence of the difference in pogoing being something that takes some getting used to, which was very understandable. Hey, buddy. It's like the 45-degree angle of it is definitely like a very different thing to worry about. Alright, so we're heading up as much as we can. We can go up here even further? No, we can't go through here. That's that top crook. Okay. So let's head through here. Now we're in the lake. How high can we go in the lake? Can we get up? Can we get up there? I feel like I might need some assistance getting up all the way in this room. Can you help me out? This bird to get a little higher up, please. Yeah, up here. Okay. That does not... It's not hopeful. It's like, I don't have another up here. You can kind of see what I'm trying to do, but I just don't think I've got the height. Yeah. Yeah, there's just not, like, this is the, ooh, okay, that actually does have what feels like the height. Alright, hold on. So, we need to go get another bird friend. And Wall's coming back. We have to head over to that side over there. Okay, 2 birds actually might be better. Might not be more of a pain, but yeah. Alright, hello. This spot. We don't seem to have the height on that, like... We still gotta try with that many birds. But yeah, you can see what I'm trying to do here. Poof. Come. I don't think that this is something that is going to result in a success, though. Crack. Yeah, so this is no longer a bench. What's the cost on setting this? Oh, it's just reset it. 200 of 500, okay. Well... Okay. Let's head west. We came in here and we went west first. But we didn't commit to it. That can make rosary beads. In here, in the hole. Okay, we can go back. Important to check. I've talked about design of like one-way areas and such before, where like it's a powerful tool to control where your player is able to go. Ooh. A bone scroll. Interested in collectors of historical items. We haven't met anyone who I think would want those yet. Okay. But yeah, the place that we used it in this game, the far fields, has been like a good use of that, where it's like, okay, we want to make sure that you commit. Once you commit to this area, you're going to leave with the movement tool we want you to have. Okay. I'm getting a couple... Oh, okay. Place a little more lived in? One of the things that's always been really interesting to me about Hollow Knight as compared to, like, Dark Souls, which is a very natural comparator in the, like, decline of civilization bits, is that with Hollow Knight specifically, we were watching the decline of Hollow Nest, while the rest of the civilizations around Hollow Nest were still... maybe not thriving, but, like, alive and doing well. The bees, the mantises. It's that there is civilization, whereas in Dark Souls, you're almost exclusively in the ruins of civilization. I drop down here, I am committed. I can't come back up, but that does let me in the big building, so that's well worth the cost, as it were. Halfway home. Just pilgrims on the pilgrimage? The damp. A rowdy old warrior stopped through. Quan's kind of seeing any young lasses. Okay. Yeah, I'll buy a drink. Yeah, Farloom's Curse, which I'm reading to be the like weaving, bobbing silk. Let's head on up. Oh, hey! Oh!
No, no, no,
What a cute little bunny.
no. Mushka.
Benny Frank.
Oh no.
Cut them. See, I thought this was going to be like, maybe this still is, the person interested in the scrolls. But if this is also our hunter, yeah. I will promise you this wish. Learn. I like that there's we have a one-word description, save, learn, like things like that. Then it's like the actual, I don't know, the promises, the wishes feel like when you make a wish, when you make a promise, it's a unbreakable. I'm so happy to finally have the Hunter's Journal. I love bestiaries in games. I love being able to see like little, like, these all start from manuals on like NES titles when you would open up your manual for your game and you'd look past the controls and you look past the hints and you look past the UI and stuff, and then in the back there'd just be like a picture of like a zombie and its name is Jeff, and then there's a picture of a bat and its name is Batty, you know. Like there's all the like you that's where it starts, is like just the little like maybe names in a credit of a Kirby. Knuckle
Nah.
Joe. Oh.
Ushmula.
Praise the leaky shrivel.
Mushno. Mushno.
Okay, so let's take a look. 43 of 100 bugs. Oh, and we do get our hunter's notes. I wonder if these are going to be written as Hornet. When you play through this in Hollow Knight, you got these from the hunter, who I don't think had a name other than the hunter. Who was this? These very specific spot in the green fields. And after you've killed enough of the enemy type, you would get like a secondary descriptor. Killick. This bug has a long staff, and if you use your heavy, it'll just do this repeated overhead that's really nice. Hardbone hopper. Okay, no, yeah. Round shape makes them well suited to target practice. Difficult to resist testing my aim on them. So yeah, we do get the little... this is important to me, because it gives, like... internal thoughts like this can reveal a lot on a character. This one has allied themselves with me, either as thanks for saving them or respect for being judged as equal. Whichever reason, their fellowship is welcome. Huge hardbone bug is a friend. Yeah, the haunting, which, you know, Bellheart. Weird. Lava lug. Lava lug's a good friend-looking thing. Pans the smoke rock. Find traces of more precious minerals. The flutter mite. I love the flutter mite. Squat craw. Tall craw. Lace. Manic fencer who delights in battle. Okay. Later, new. Okay. So that gets us our exit this way. As I said, this is a way of getting us to interact with the halfway home as well. Because if we want to go back, we have to go through there to get, you know... Because we can't go up. Like, pathing routes like that. A lot of times invisible, but always interesting. We're gonna fight Hut? Well, I'll fight them. Ooh, underground. Good defense. This one doesn't hit for 2. It's a big bug. Never expected it to. Okay. This is to introduce some new foe types. The Thread Raker and the Dreg Catcher. Dregs of silk that fall from the Citadel. Okay. Interesting. Is the whole of the... Come on. Yeah. Down here, buddy. I gotta get back up. Alright, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Up here. Scissors? What are you? Ooh, the scissors block. Scissors. Right, of course, the snipper, the fallen silk. That makes sense. All in service to the silk from the top of the Citadel. Is there something, you know, learning like how this was the pilgrims come to be? Okay, hey, we got a important bit here. Let's go take care of this. This costs 30 usually. 80. Okay, this one's big. That is a big one. We've been given a pretty good amount of things to be purchasing over the course of the game. One of the things about, okay, talking about currencies, talking about like, currencies are hard. Even so, even in this game, it's you know, it's difficult. In Hollow Knight, for instance, Geo is your like resource that you, when you die, you lose on death, and like it's sort of matching, like, you know, like, oh, you pick it up and it's like souls from Dark Souls, but the use of it is not bodily self-improvement as experience. It's purchasing things, and a lot of the time their Geo doesn't... It's not that Geo's worthless, it's that you very quickly come up to the point where things that you want to pick up with Geo are like either trivial or incredibly expensive. And it's the I don't think of it as Hollow Knight specifically as an issue, or like Gold in Diablo is what I think of. Like, this resource that's just, it's a resource for the sake of a resource. It doesn't really do anything, and you're never constrained by it, so there's not really a lot of a point to it. It just becomes a thing you pick up off the ground, a thing the game can maybe, like, push you in a direction. Okay. We got some bear, oh, we got like a little, I guess they wouldn't be bear traps, they're like mouse traps. Flea trap. But Geo plays more towards the, like, not as useful side. When you have a resource like gold, like Geo, like rosaries, the thing you're actually asking for out of your is giving your player a choice. I do a lot of Dragon Quest streaming every week on Wednesdays. Hi, Dragon Quest Wednesday is a real thing you can watch. And gold in a Dragon Quest, for a lot of the game, is a legitimate resource that you're never going to have enough to buy everything you need, or want, or can, or are given the option to purchase. So what this means is, like, you finally get to a new town, there's a new shop, and you've got 10,000 gold from the boss fights and exploration you've done. Maybe you can get some more by selling some things in your pocket, but the new shop has $8,000 armor, $6,000 weapons, and maybe an interesting accessory. And so if you were to buy everything that could possibly upgrade your party, it would cost 3 times what's in your pocket. So you have to pick and choose. Do I care to go defensively? Do I care to go offensively? And that suits your style. Here we've had a good amount of choice on, like, I would like exploration versus I would like bodily upgrades, where, like, I purchased one of these tool pouches, or I purchased craft metal, or I purchased a couple of these tools for the crests. These are tools. They're badges. I'll likely keep calling them badges. Or I bought, like, an upgrade for here. But a lot of the other type of, so, like, that's one type of, like, using a resource, is giving your player 4 choices and letting them buy 1, maybe 2. And that can introduce, like, a grinding element where a player wants everything, so they go and, you know, that's where you fight slimes for 20 minutes and get enough money to buy everything or something like that. The second is that you could use it as a gating mechanism, as like a sink of some kind. That's what we're seeing a little bit more in this, where, like, we get to an area and unlocking the bench is rosaries, unlocking the beast, the Buddy Beast Bells zone is rosaries, things like that, where, like, they're not quite a economy. Oh boy. I want to be not... like... memory. Ooh, that's a nice grab. I need one more hit on an enemy for... Okay, we gotta come from above on that one. There we go. But you're using it as like a gate, as a like check for exploration. But in this game, that is tied to life and death because it's tied to like rosaries are your pickup from. This is fun. I like doing a little pogo on the silly mouse. Whereas the shards, they don't get consumed on death. Those are like a bullet or blood pouch from Bloodborne. Like, we build up them as a resource. We've used them a couple times for interesting depths here. I want to get 300 of those shards so that we can fix up the hole. Let's go get this. This is a shortcut back. Let's see. And that tells me there's a... Ooh, what do we have here? Catch to the dregs. Never hunger, never tired, never fall. Again, the silk is what, like, everything runs on, but it's also the economy of the world. I've been through here. We're over on the, okay. We're at the caravan. Hey, buddies. I love the fleas. They're so cute. Alright, we're gonna replace the boomerangs. That'll cost us a good chunk of our... Yeah, 50. Spend them if you got them. I'm still gonna check out Greymoor rather than head west. There's still a lot to be looked at here. Okay. We took it down earlier. Let's not take that down, and we'll take the, you know, you can see where the station is. We'll take the left instead. Looks like at the top left, there's a, right above the bench, there's like a little hut. Some sort of house. Well played. So we got our mask back. I reacted in time for that. Okay. I did not react in time for that. Okay. Welcome back. That does not seem like a oh, you see, okay, okay. Now look at the area we're in. I was going to talk about this. This is as good a time as any. Using our foreground, background area as a way to learn about, like, the world. When you enter the City of Tears, where it's just always raining, and you get to see what civilization was, is one of the coolest points of Hollow Knight to me. And here we're seeing, like, all these collection points for this silk raining down. You know, obviously it's rain proper, but we're also, like, specifically being shown and told that, like, we're catching it. See, that, like, what this foe here is doing was just, they're not good at fighting. They're not trying. They're not a fighter. They're collecting the dregs. I don't know. Let's keep... Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh my god. What a friend. You got, like, sleepy old bug and, like, little larva buddy.
Karama!
Huh?
Karama! Karama!
Okay. I don't have a way up there right now. Okay. We'll find a way up there. We can see it in the adjoining room. There's an entry. So that's important to us. Let's go. See if we get... I love to meet new friends. A hunter? No, scissors. Now we know where we're after right now. Let's head up and do this. Oh. Hello.
Oh, hola. Oh, Goro.
Garmond and Zaza. Oh, Garmond. Scoundrel? What a fun. Okay. Already.
Magina Fora.
Sir Bug.
Ah, Mamido. Oh, Yama.
Okay, I like Garmond.
Mi offende?
Not like a, you know, I'm immediately thinking about Zote, but not like, Garmond does not feel like Zote in a boasting manner, but like, oh, that, look, you like clearly have the way of a warrior.
Ah, Samia Samasa.
And Zaza. Okay, answer by force. Okay, all right.
Ah, Solomon.
So we have other people who are here to deal with the haunting. Oh. They've not had a good time.
Frank.
Mascara Gore.
Yeah, a comparison to Zote would be mean to
Verdaste.
Garmond here.
Mascara Gore.
Garmond looks like an aged warrior. And the little buddy, I love the little buddy. I wish them the best. Alright, let's go deal with this area now. Want to go all the way up? I have my number. Ooh, what a dangerous... Incredible. Can they jump down too? I wonder. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye. Okay. I want to be able to get them in 2 instead of 3. Candles. Ooh. What do we have here? So this is the house. Chapel of the Reaper. Alright, let me hold off on this. I want to unlock the way to the... There was like a one-way door downwards. Yeah, down here, This is the important bit that needs to be open. So, now, with that on, I now have access all the way through from the caravan. So, poof. Now we can go to the chapel. I wait because the chapel feels like a place that would definitely have a mightier than usual foe. Is this a trap? No. Okay. I thought for sure I was gonna have something fall on my head. Alright. Anyway. Spending more on candles. Let's see if this keeps up. Like the beast area. Like Challenge Hall. Scissors. Oh, I got. Bad spacing on my part there. Okay. Back off. Ooh. Damn, that took a hit. Ooh, the dive up. Okay. Really like the tools. They've been incredibly useful. Okay. Let's go ahead and use that shortcut. I want to have access to my useful boomerangs. Okay. Also, we can say hi to those silly little dogs. Seem to be hovering around 250 on the steel. I'm being fairly active, I feel like, in use of the boomerangs. The biggest downside they have is that they don't generate silk, which is a fine trade-off for, like, powerful ranged combat. They seem to hit like 2 or 3 times. Alright. In we go. Oh. I was too fearful. I've been thinking about the binding here that we do. And how it very much matches up on the end of Hollow Knight. In the final ending. Where, you know, Hornet uses that ability to the Crest of the Reaper. Heavy arcing slashes and reap additional silk. Yeah, let's change to that. That seems fine. The Reaper. Test of your reflex. Ooh. We get like a Luna, like a this is like a Judith move. Like a moon. Crescent slash. I like that. Ooh. And my attacks are under and over? I wonder if those have different hitboxes. Or how different their hitboxes are. Alright. What's our silk usage?
Ren!
Oh, I'm... I got something going on there. Seems to have higher knockback. I like this. I like the... I'm liking this. Alright, let's see what the... Alright, first things first. I want to take a hit. Stop me, please. You. Okay. So, check this.
Ren!
That did heal us, and now we're in a mode. It's like a silk gather mode. Alright, please hit me 3 times, bug. Need to see if the healing is the same or if it's lessened. Alright, 3 hits. We use our healing. It still heals 3. Okay, this feels like almost an upgrade. Oh no, did I get that one stuck somewhere? Well, let's head on up. See what we can do up there. I also still just have more of this area to, like, investigate. Yeah, so when I say up, you must understand we need a helper. We need a recruit. Okay, that basically went as bad as it could have.
Ren!
Oh, I need to equip, I see. Let me go ahead with that. I like this downward. It's angled, but it hits really, like, everywhere. It's a good hit. I think I'm gonna be using this one for a while. The basic attacks have some weirdness to get used to. The over and underhead alternating. This. Okay. I'm gonna keep doing that. Okay. Okay, so important to do. I want boomerang on. I want this on, and we only have the. I want a better one than the shard pennant, but it's not bad. If I want to expand, we have one of each. I could expand red, but. I love this. Okay. We're over halfway to a key. I think that's a good thing to work at next, is a key. We can either use it down in the deep docks or above the Moss Grotto. Digging into the deep docks. That sounds fun. Okay, let's do a little bit more look around the halfway home, I think. And then it looks like we need a little bit more verticality, and Bellheart is right here, so, you know. I guess let's do that. We're here. We can come back. The bells are an interesting motif, especially because it's like we found or mined or created, like... Alright, so here's the site that we beheld and immediately went, this cannot stand. Horrifying. We're going to do something about this. So let's go do that, shall we? This is a settlement. These are all just pilgrims and people. There are, like, buildings here. Is that just one room? That's eerie. Shellwood. Oh. Oh yeah, water strider. What a good bug to add. Yeah, pond skipper, yeah. These are classics of bugs. So when I think of bugs, by the way, and like video game bugs, and video game bugs at the scale that we're playing on here, wow, we're getting sniped. Bug Fables is the game that comes to mind. You know, all our friends in Bug Fables, V and Kabu, and like all of our different bug types that we meet, termites and ants, and all the different like sizes of bug and things of the nature. Yo, I mean, hey buddy, curious? Little bug inside the bug. Hold on, what was that? Someday I'll find another mask. I could purchase a mask shard, I think, right now. But, like I said, I want to hold on to those rosaries for... Okay, another door. That one is not unlockable. Hive? So the fun thing about these is that they give me infinite ups. These are friends.
Friend.
Yeah, help me out, buddy. I'm right here. Yep. Well, I wonder if we'll find, like, lifeblood. I know lifeblood in Hollow Knight was specific to, like, a character. You found that one spot in the Abyss. Names are always something that elude me as time goes on. Starts with a J, I think. I'll pull it up later. That's just like a thing with me in general. I'm weak to. Ooh. Oh, come on. Well. Bench up there. Hold the fall in here. Okay. These make like explodey little pollen bits. Stick bug? Oh my god, I got stick bugged in this game? Whoa. Watch out, stick bugs don't mess. Okay, Sticksbug's got knife hands. Okay. I'm sorry. Check that out. This is my running. That's my running attack? Okay, and as our prize, Spindle. Again, we have the gating. Whenever I think of money sinks in games, usually the idea of a money sink is something that exists in a game of a multiplayer type as a way to keep the value of currency so that you're not having an infinite supply of gold or whatever being put in your game so that it becomes worthless, like I had talked about in the previous Diablo comparison. The one I'll always think of is Kingdom of Loathing meat. Meat being the currency in that game. There was a thing just called the money-making game where effectively you could play a roulette table. Like that's what it was. But a roulette table, you can only bet on black or red. And you win back double your meat on whatever you bet. The thing, if you're not familiar with the roulette table, you might think, well, what does that do? That's just, you know, that doesn't sink anything on odds, because on 50% you're going to put in 1,000 and get back 2,000. So on the average, that should do nothing, right? This is the secret of the roulette table, is the existence of the double zero. The existence of the green double zero, where everyone loses. So, that becomes a sink for cash in the game. This can be done in a number of different ways, in MMOs or even just like single-player titles. And this kind of has the feel of that, the benches. More of a gating system of like, we want to make sure that we want to keep how many rosaries you have to spend at a specific amount. Ooh, does this go? sorry, I gotta check over here first. Okay, let's go down. Okay, we get a nice view of the area. Sorry about that. Oh, this was the door from earlier. We've made a shortcut. I talk a lot about these as well. These are really important pieces of your travel in a game, especially like this, where like letting your player do a loop back in order to like all of a sudden, oh, like you know, now these worlds are connected, is one of the like is a very cool thing to have for both making your world more connected and also just for like having a reward for going around and ease of travel. Dark Souls has a number of them that make the world feel a lot more connected because Dark Souls doesn't have a warp out the gate. Oh! That's a like hearing Cornifer. It's such a nice thing to. Hi, Chakra. Chakra also went through the.
Buenera.
A cold use of silk at a concerning scale.
That's fine.
And yeah, like I'll find its source. Okay. Well worth it. Welcome to Shellwood. Ooh. You can see that thing above us. Ah, still looking for a master. Thrice crushed bug. Okay. Pushanka. Alright, I want to head up above to, you see that little room right above us, the, like, half circle? I'll see if we can't get there. This looks like a well-trodden route. Stick bug. Now, what do we have here? A house. Small hovel. Someone we can talk with? Someone we can talk with? Grey root. Almost looks like a smaller piece of a much larger being. White mask, red cloak, living mask.
Catestre.
Okay. You are something quite different. Immediately, same I was thinking. I like the cloak on Grey root there.
Raska. Metroids. Mecontana. Raska.
Okay, Rite of the Polyp. I'm being asked earnestly. I will assist.
That's
Yeah.
Mecontana. Tospan. Pure.
Purple blooms inside. So maybe that bloom that had the little bugs flowing out of it, but also there was a over by the bench to the right, there was like a spot that had a set of like purple flowers that I couldn't get high enough to. But yeah, see how this is clearly Much larger. Okay. It is very funny when you're in this specifically and you can't ledge grab. There we go. Yeah, these are the purple blooms over there. Let's make our way over. Hey, buddy. Oh, I'm so sorry you weren't supposed to touch that. Okay. So let's check. Splinter ore. 6 polyp hearts in shellwood. Okay. I should do this at some point too. Wasps. Oh, this is a consumed. Interesting. Alright. Thinking about where I want to go from here. I'll head back quick over this way. As soon as we've got the room. Could absolutely use some more of these. I want to spend them. Here we are. See, here's another purple. Hey, buddy. I need some help. Can you help? Oh! Hold on. So that's destructible in some way. That, like, wasp nest. Okay. Deep into the bell peering. Long I stood there, wandering, wandering, fearing, doubting. The bell hermit.
Nesvir?
Korokatelo. Asomenido.
Tamirian?
Ulas Osia.
Everyone.
Mia Samasa. Menasor. Dusko kill.
What a choice you make for them.
Hasso menido. Oh,
Interesting.
hasso menido.
Garama!
Oh, mamo.
Yeah, alright. Interesting to learn. You know. Okay. I've really come to like this moveset.
Ada!
Ooh, look at the way that the roads twist and turn now that we have Greymoor. We're into tomorrow. Like, we have an obvious route forward in Shellwood. Like, you see all that on, you know, past Chakra. But, like, I'd like to do a little bit of running back the way we've been. Maybe see, I'm gonna go back up here, see what that is. Go back down here, see, like, just remind myself what our walls are in this area, as well as, more importantly to me, see if we can find the flint beetles. So we want up from here.
Friend!
Okay. Down here. Step on a spike.
Friend!
Door from that side, okay. Alright. That's fine. Let's... Ooh, okay. We are up. This is a cool, like, use of, like, you know, we are a hunter, right? Like, I guess we're a reaper right now. We drop changed in Endwalker, but you know. Like, we are a hunter. hello. A little mini boss. We get a flint gem. We want 3 of those. Okay, a cool little a hunt. That was fun. Okay. Let's head back. You did not want to come here. Okay. So, take a rest. And what are we at for real? Hey, buddy. Let's head back to Bone Bottom for just a moment. Then we're gonna head back up to on to Bellheart. Kind of move from there. That seems like our current, like, onwards way. So might as well take it. I'm gonna donate. So the dang hole over there gets covered. Like, if I go... Okay, and...
Oh boy, yeah.
A mass shard is something I'd really like. And obviously the key. Just not currently in the cards. Okay. Hey, buddy. Sleep. So, over to Bellheart. Take the old 90 through the Bellway. The 494. Okay. So let's take our way through. We have an obvious direction in the Shellwood. Let's take it. You know? It's very fun to do like cool sequence breaks. It's very fun to find areas you don't like feel like you should be in. Sometimes just take the straightforward route. Wow, Trucker's already moved on. I see. New platforming challenge. These ones are one-shot regenerating bits. Refresh our shards. We spent a lot. Sorry to wake you when you're fishing. These look like little fishermen. Now let's just keep going left. Corpses, huh? Well, follow the sign to safety. What could go wrong? This is a bead maker. We'll ignore that. Oh wow, this is So how does this connect to... Oh, I'm way up. See if we can't find... Ooh! Actually... The worm ways! Ooh. Two things these things make me think of, by the way. One, iconoclasts, big space worm. Two, Metal Man. Interesting that we found, like, very different ways to go now with that bench. Before we do any more exploring here, I want to see if there's a like, elevator of some sort so I can get here? Just check. Because, like, we're right above, we're way at the top here. Does not look like it. It looks like if I fall, I fall. Alright. Well, to me that says, it's time to explore the wormways. That's not Metal Man. That was Flash Man. This one way? No, this is not one way. This hour. I hear. Yeah, I've been allotted enough times. You still below me? You're still below me. Well, let's fall and head left. I knew you were still here. Come on. There we go. Good. Hello.
Da, Fenestra.
Yeah, always great to hear you.
Va, va. Ona moshke.
Okay. Now we're back down to normal amounts of rosaries.
Menido.
Okay.
Goro Yoshike.
There we Oh! Is this gonna connect up?
Yay!
Oh! Okay. Here it is. We've connected up, and now I'm down again. Well. Yeah, that's not... Okay. Well, at least we're right here, and we can take the station. Okay. Anyway, we gotta run. We gotta remember who's here. Don't fall in the hole. Oh no. It's fine. Just don't. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The bridge is there. The bridge is doing well. Okay. Back up. I want to talk about animations. I want to talk about specifically the ways that Hornet has the, like, it's easy to think of, like, our little bug friend as like, very humanoid. Even, like, you know, like, we can see the little floaty body under Hornet there. But there are certain parts in movement that, like, very much look outside of what, like, a person running would look like. And a lot of the jump bits feel like that to me. It's cute. I like it a lot. I like the way that our bug characters are unique. Back up to Bellheart. Let's head west. Take the extremely cool rest, and then head west. Dunked! Oh my god. Put that child into the water. Oh no, no! No, no, no. Let me out, 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 let me out. Alright. So we are heading... We want to head up. Not... Damn, that's nice. Take that bone bottom bench and then come back. Yeah, take that bone bottom bench and then come back. Swimming. Okay. So take this bench. We're not going into wormways. Okay. Let's get some shards back. Now we have an up here. Yeah, let's take this. This seems like it's a smaller room, which means it might have a goodie or an alternate route. Or a friend. Not a friend. Dang. Well, I want to learn. Covetous Pilgrim. Back up to 130. Okay. So here's the actual way up. You can see it goes to the room up and to the right is the one I want to explore. It has that unique bit in it. Oh no! No! Free them! Okay, hold on. You know, I didn't think we'd find something just as adorable as the grubs. Dang if we didn't find something just as adorable. This is interesting because this reminds me of the Queen's Garden. Now we gotta go down. First things first. Let's see what this room is. Extremely queen, like the spikes make me think of the Queen's Garden. You remember the quest near the end of the game? Oh my god! The quest at the end of the game of bringing the flower that breaks if you take damage from one of the queens to the other. From the Pale Queen. Yeah, okay.
Friend.
All the way back. Dead. A lot harder on the exit. But no, that little side bit where... Can't get up here yet. I'm so sorry. All the way. We gotta help that friend. ran myself out of shards by spending the 300 on that bench. Or did I say bench? On that bridge. Which, like, more of a, like, for fun thing on that bridge, but I definitely want it. Okay. Oh, it's just right here. Okay. Take that and leave. We were right at the exit, too. Alright, we gotta go find our buddy the flea. So let's slowly float down. Oh my god. I like that you can reflect projectiles. Okay. Or you can get smoked by them, too. That one's also an option. Let's get our extra silk cord. I think what's happening there is that the different Reaper attack we have is slightly, like, funky to, behold. And that's why it is a little weird there. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Is our friend safe, though? Did that count? Looks like it did. Which then means we have a... We just have to go get our, cocoon. Yeah. We just need to leave. Oh, a station. This way. Specifically. This is something we absolutely want to have access to. Yeah. 100% worth it. Looks like we have a throughway in here, too. Door from the left. Okay. Okay, let's take the other side then. So is this like a arena? Is there a... Oh, the butterflies. These are, again, important, Okay. This room feels really important with this, what looks like, not quite the king, but like... I guess we'll see. What we got here? Okay, well. By the way, this downward slash feels a lot better. In that it has like a full coverage. Has a kind of weird way that it comes out, but there's a delay to it, you can see. I was not ready for what that was going to be. Just completely unprepared. Okay. Found ourselves a shortcut here. Ooh, we want to take that. Okay. Yeah, I know. I don't have a lot of that. There's a goodie here. Interesting. All right. Go down this way. Yes. I can go this way through. Hey, 3 rosaries. Okay. Yeah, let's head up. Again, I'm getting the feeling like there's going to be a major foe shortly. We're heading back into Bell Heart. And if we can find who the who's doing all the control in Bell Heart, you know. What? What's back here? Oh boy. Okay. Whoa! Sister Splinter. Okay. Claw left, claw right, claw left. Where are you coming from now? You restricted half of the area. Claw left, right, claw left, claw right. Use this as a healing point. Oh boy! Yep. Oh! Oh, okay. Dang, that was so close. Like, that hit there. The boomerangs feel really powerful. Let's go ahead and eat one of these. Let's head back up and fight. Again, that felt good. I felt pretty good in that. The boomerangs, like, we have a... The fight in there feels like I'm doing a specific, like, dodging sequence for a Final Fantasy XIV boss. With, like, a smash that's, like, telegraphed by the big claw. The big thing in that area is that we can break out of the arena a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go with just left, right, left. I'm gonna save the boomerangs until there's a secondary foe. Left, right, left. I dodged wrong, but... That was so much damage, oh my god. Right. Left. Oh! Come. Ooh. Maybe that 300 was spent a little, too swiftly. Okay. The true foe here feels, like the... Oh no. Well, I'm poofy. It feels more like the spinners. The fact that they, like... multi-tap me with almost... I don't think I have invincibility in there. Like, I just take the hit and then it's like, whoops. Bar. That felt fun. I liked that one a lot. Like, it was a little hectic, and I kind of think the invincibility on that the small enemies give should have a little bit more, like, just like flat invincibility there. But the space constraint and the way that you have control over it, I think is fun there. What is that? Let's see what this is here. This seems... really intriguing. This seems cut out like it's, similar to the king. In that room. Is there something more to it? Climb you? Okay. Oh, here we go. Don't miss this. I don't really want to fall. You see what I mean, right? Like the four, like the hollow, like the four horns bit. I'm gonna pull up the king and also the Hollow Knight to take a look at the way they look, because that's the feeling I'm getting from this. Part of it being a while since I've last played. I played a Hollow Knight randomizer in Archipelago a little ways ago. That was a really fun time. I played, and I played, or not the randomizer. I watched a good chunk of the randomizer. I tried to play that, didn't I? I remember the Hollow Knight in Archipelago, it had some, like, oddities, and we couldn't get it, like, fully working because it wouldn't reconnect. And then I've seen a couple friends playing it on the more recent forks. I did a stream of Hollow Knight. I've actually done 2 streams of Hollow Knight to completion. I did a stream of Hollow Knight to completion on release, and then I did one with my friend Luke. Both of which you can see, you know. Good God. Here, seeing as if you're watching this, you must be. That was. I want to get this little weird, like, baby head. You don't know, hold on. I can just do that right now. If I pull up... Yeah, the Pale King has those 4 horns. Like, I don't know if horns is the right word for So how do you... It's funny to search Hollow Knight. Yeah, because the Hollow Knight is specifically the two. They're really big, but there's just the two of them. Okay, alright. That's what I get for sitting here thinking about Hollow Knight instead of caring about the enemies I can just bonk. But no, it's like, it's not pale here, it's like a darkened bit, but it's got the 4 still. Though it is more of a broken monolith of some kind here. Alright. Hello. Goodbye. It occurs to me, like, right now, that, like, it's just something, like, I can look up on another tab. Puffy. Yeah, we're gonna want to get these back. Okay. Out of here. Bonk. It's fine. Okay, that was 4. Not quite what I was after there. Okay, those are 2 I probably do want to take care of. We'll just do this. Alright. There we go. So now we're at the top of this. And it does have another of the... Yeah, Daughter of a Distant Land. Alright. A new power to bind. What do we get here? Cling to sheer surfaces and leap rapidly to scale heights. Okay, hold on. So this is our wall grip, but it's not. It doesn't sound like a mantis wall grip. It sounds like it's got like upward mobility. Like, can I just? Oh. Okay, no, it's just I can just do this. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Wall jumps will work. Is what I have been told. Many a time. Ooh, one of these flyers. Well, now that wall jumps will work. We have a lot of direction we can go. This is hugely opening for so many areas of the game. Oh no, that does die to damage. I was convinced it didn't. I convinced myself it wasn't taking damage. Let me go unconvince myself of that fact. All right. Get some rosaries. Okay. This puts us right back at the boss. So we can take the right exit out here. However, I'm not after the right exit. I'm after the bench. It seems like a good enough place as any to take a rest. Yes, there we go. I had to specifically get that thing. Okay. Yeah. Hello again. Well, cool. I enjoyed the way that boss was cutting the arena up with the thorn walls, and like they're small enough that we could hit through them. I feel like the boomerang was doing 1,000,000 bits of work there for both air control and damage on the boss. I think it was hitting like 4 or 5 times. It was like doing the tap noise for it. Don't know how much of those was landing, but. And we've gotten access to a world-changing maneuvering bit. We can explore so much more with this. We probably have to go over the entirety of the game again. Obviously, we're being shown a direction into the Bell Hurt again, since we have access to that up top. But now that I know we can break the wasps, we can go do that. Like, things like that. So, anyway, that's gonna be it. Thank y'all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.